We are back. It's that time, season finales for some, not others, but we almost there. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Got my voice back, basically.
How was homecoming?
It was amazing. It was amazing. We go hard. I did day parties, plural, night party, tailgate, everything. I tried to do all of it.
You did everything.
Yes.
Now don't forget the rule. Whatever happens at homecoming
didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
And that's what one of our line sisters took that picture of me and posted it. I was just like, okay, that's not what we do, but right. It's fine. I just laughed it off, but I was like, don't be posting no footage of me.
Right. She didn't know
showing my ass at homecoming.
And the thing is, I posted the rule twice and she still didn't get it. So we're gonna have to work on her.
Oh, be like
no evidence.
She sent me. No, she did send me some other stuff that I'm glad she didn't post. So I'm cool with that.
I need to see that.
No, it ain't nothing bad. It's just somebody catch you and you ain't paying attention. It might not look your best.
Okay.
You ever see a picture and you be like, oh, my stomach was, or something like that. So I don't like all. I gotta pre-approve the pictures that go online.
Okay.
And so our friend posts my somebody stayed with me this weekend, took video of me dancing at the party Friday night. I was like, don't put, please
don't post it.
Don't post that.
Would you say don't do it?
No. She sent it to me and I looked at, I was cracking up, but I was like, yeah, I don't want this out.
Don't do it.
As I do me some hip hop and I know all the lyrics, even if I shouldn't be saying them. When I met you last night, baby. No. Yeah, I shouldn't be singing that on camera. Oh, when they play dun 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 wood.
See? Yes. See? That's why there's a rule.
Yes, that's my favorite word. Yes, I'm in the club show.
That's gonna be a thumbnail. Right. I know. So welcome.
Yes.
I ain't trying to be funny, but with Keita and Kim. So today we're gonna talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville and the season, or as the guy says, finally. I watched that video. I said, did he really mean to say finally instead of finale?
I thought he was joking the first time. But he consistently said it, and I don't think he was joking. I think he really thinks the word is finally.
I think he really wanted to say the season finally. So we're gonna talk about the season finale of House of the Dragon, which was damn.
That's how I feel. I mean, we've been saying it every episode. It's like, well, damn. They gonna do that too? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get it. All right. So Love and Marriage Huntsville. What them folks doing over there in Alabama?
Girl, they ain't doing nothing but eating
and fussing,
eating,
arguing.
Let me tell you, I knew this was gonna be an entire episode of this daggone dinner. A
comeback
group.
Like, how many times you get to come back? Ain't you back already? Why you keep coming? Can't you just stay here?
Now that's a finally right there, because
yeah. So they Martell called them together to discuss what happened and what they're gonna do about Wanda. And I want to say I actually thought it was good because, as they said, when the six of them can talk,
yes,
and express themselves and not
reasonably.
Yeah, nobody went across the table and nobody flipped the table. It was just an intelligent, respectful conversation. Everybody was heard. If Destiny had been there, it would have went left. Stormy had been there, it would have went left.
Tiffany, Lewis.
Yeah, anybody else. Wanda don't even count. She's already left.
She's the problem.
She would have gone left or ended up coming at you from the right because she's
right.
Yeah. So
right.
So yeah, I thought it went well. Everybody made some good points. And I think people started actually hearing each other. Like, oh yeah, that makes sense. So what you see? What you got?
I thought it went well too, except delusional ass Tisha. I don't know how many people, and I realize it's her mother, and I did have to do some 2-second reflection on what if that was my mama, because I didn't spend no time on it. But her mother is ignorant to the highest degree. Like, it makes absolutely no sense for her mother to be this fired up about something that has absolutely nothing to do with her. And it doesn't affect her life one way or the other. It's just something to keep her in the limelight. And Marceau said it perfectly. She is enjoying this attention.
Mm-hmm. Maurice said it too. He was just like, positive or negative, they get more likes, they get more attention and get more popular. So then you keep doing it. Keep doing it.
But it's so ignorant. Get you some business.
Mm-hmm. And she want to claim that this time it was in response to something Melanie said about baby daddies. But no, you reaching, because she's been talking since day one.
And then when the question came, has Wanda ever talked about anyone else
unprovoked
except Melody, unprovoked? This dumb sat there and was like, are you serious? And I was so glad Kimmy was like, she was almost like old girl on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, 2013, 2014, 2015. I mean,
she was like all last year.
Last year.
Everybody was like, yes, she has.
But why is that girl? Why is Tisha so delusional?
I don't think she's delusional. She just really wants to protect her mother. She knows. She ain't delusional. Now, she did listen to her mama. She trying to claim she wasn't out there. She don't know what happened. She might not have been out there at the beginning, but she was out there later. And I think she was out there when her mama ran up and tried to hit Melody in the back of the head. Correct. So she needs to quit trying to hold that lie.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she ain't delusional. She's just willingly trying to ignore it and take up for her mother, because her mother probably been in her ear like, and you better tell them, and you better, and you know her mama probably bullies her. Well, we know her mama bullies her. So I wouldn't sit there and let nobody run my mama down either.
Yeah, but our moms are different.
Yeah.
That's we don't, as a matter of fact, neither one of us know that life. But
yeah, my mama buys shoes in a box. Yes, she does. She ain't from the wrong side of the tracks or whatever. Yeah, she knows how to put subject and verb together. Yes.
But I did, my favorite part though of the dinner was when Marceau was making the point to Maurice about the fact that he approached Tiffany about talking about his child. And if Lewis would have jumped, what would he have done?
Right.
And then Martell said, "You lost your first case." I died.
That was
funny. Rewound that 3 times.
That was funny. And Kimmy had to be like, he got you. Everybody at the table was like, bloop, boom. Mic drop.
Right, mic drop for real.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he made that point. And then Kimmy made a good one too. Just like y'all want her to reel Wanda in, y'all got to put the brakes on Mark, because he's out of control. And they all like, we can't. And that's pretty much what Tisha's saying. She can't control her mama. She can't control her mother's mouth or her actions, and they can't control Mark.
But at some point,
but Mark ain't on the show.
Has got to say, Mom, you keep fuck with these folks, you get what you gonna get. Because at this point, and here we are, what is this, 4 seasons later? I don't know how long it's been.
4 or 5. Yeah, they count them funny depending on whether you watching it one way or watching it another way.
Yeah, so let's say 4 seasons later, you still messing with people. You have no business of your own.
Yeah, crazy.
And, you know, I just would not want my kids around that.
And that's what Marceau is saying.
That is exactly what
because she the kind, like Mama D on Love and Hip Hop, you know she'll be dragging Marceau to her kid, to their kids. Yeah. You know Mama D dragged them kids, you know, would be dragging Bambi to them kids. Right. That's just the kind of people they are.
Right, exactly.
Like, be over the house talking about, well, let me cook you some dinner because I know your raggedy mama don't cook. You know, correct. Saying stuff like that. Correct. And so I would, well, let me take care of the kids because I bet your daddy out with his other woman. You know, right. Wanda would absolutely be saying slick stuff to their kids. Correct. So correct. Yeah, she's. So I thought
everybody had really good points except for Tisha. Tisha is the so oddball out in common sense and everything else. It's a shame.
It is a shame. She came across as, yeah, you know, I've been hard on her. You know, I think of her as a big dummy, honestly. And she's got all these degrees. She's got a business, and you know, shouldn't be talking about a Black woman. You know, she's doing what she can, but she is lacking mentally. I'm sorry. she just ain't there. She ain't putting 2 and 2 together the right way. She getting 5, and it's not right. It's not right. Actually, she putting 2 and 2 together to get 3 because she got something missing. There's something missing. There's something not right with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not getting the whole picture. She's not getting the whole message. And so I just, unfortunately, and I'm seeing that Marceau, you know, he cares about her. I'm not going to take that from him.
Mm-hmm. He does.
But there are some things that he's probably sick of.
Yeah.
You know, like, okay, I had enough of your mama. And that's another sign. You see this, they can all sit down together, no matter what Martell has said and no matter what Melody has done, they can all still sit down and talk, right?
Yeah.
So Tisha's the only one sitting at that table, really, though, who's still mad at Martell. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The rest of them are just like, you know, we good.
But men are different in that aspect. They just like, we sat down, we had a conversation, we let that shit go. Women will drive up to the funeral just to make sure your ass dead in that damn casket.
Like that elephant.
And be like, I thought so.
Like that elephant, that female elephant went to the woman's funeral, snatched her out the thing, slammed her, like trampled her, like no, just you dead, but that ain't enough. I need to kill you myself, kill you some more.
Right. Take the casket over. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make for sure. Yeah, and
it's lean over and be like, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Fuck you thought.
And what?
Yeah. I'm still ill. But yeah, I mean, but that's it. It really is a difference in how we handle stuff and how and don't let nothing go, and how men will talk it out. Bam, bam, bam. We boys again, and they don't have moved on. Yeah. I also think though that there's another side to that for them specifically.
Yeah, you they got so many skeletons. That. Yeah, they want to make sure they keep Martell
that
happy,
quiet,
keep him quiet. Yeah,
zip and throw away that damn key
because he the bone collector. They know, and Melody right with him. She's just like, don't say the wrong thing. I'm burning it all down. So,
and that's the funny part. She knows.
Yeah,
she knows.
But even still, even the drama with her and Tisha, Melody is just like, you know what, whatever. She ready to move on. Kimmy and Tisha had their moments. Kimmy's like, I'm good. Let's move on. she's the main one in that whole group that's holding on to old shit. And she needs to get her life together.
Yeah.
Holding on to old shit mother. And supporting that ding dong mother of hers.
Right. Just like that. And so that really was all that was in that episode. Them having a reasonable conversation. Mm-hmm. And and I really do think that even if Tisha and Marceau got home and Tisha says to Marceau, I still don't want to work with Martell. Oh, they working with Martell. Marceau, behind these scenes, Marceau is going to be like, look at him. This is how it's going to be.
Even though he said, hey, if my wife say no, it's no. You don't.
He lying. He lying. They got the.
I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt that he was.
Like he said, he the bone collector. They know. And I think everybody knows that but Tisha.
Yeah.
She is so clueless.
Is she though?
Yes. I really do think she's clueless. I think, because remember the very first episode, she was like, I haven't experienced that. Okay. He got a whole other family that live 2 doors down from you.
I don't think she's that clueless anymore. I don't. There's too much that's been circulating on social media. People been in her DMs. She ain't that clueless anymore. She just really don't want to believe. Anyway, I thought that maybe he would be like, okay, baby, if you really feel that way, I don't have to have Martell in the business. But you think he'll be, like you said, when the cameras ain't rolling, look at here.
He gonna be like, let me tell you something.
With a cigar hanging out.
Yeah. It's gonna be like, you could say all that on camera, but this is what it's gonna be.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We won't believe in that she the boss, no way. You can't even speak up for yourself. You sitting up here crying because he told you not to be quiet. Yeah, but you the boss. What boss is gonna cry because they employee said be quiet, or somebody that they,
right,
in charge of said be quiet? Girl, right. Okay.
There
was another scene, but
what was the other scene?
Bully Tiffany told Louis, we having another baby.
And he was I forgot about that because I don't care about them at all. All right. And the scientist in me is like, just because you take, because remember it was 6 months. Just because you take an IUD out today, don't mean you're gonna get pregnant tomorrow.
Oh no, it takes a while for that. Months. Yeah, it takes a while for it to get out your system.
Or in 6 months. So that whole thing was like, girl, shut up. Like, shut up. They just, first of all, I don't want them to procreate.
Mm-mm. I don't either.
Period. Just don't. Like, we don't need no more of that seed around these parts.
Because she's dead in the eyes. So I can't see how she can even care about a child. I mean, and that's not fair. I don't know that woman, but we just talking. That's my disclaimer. So I don't want nobody come for me. But she looked like she don't have a soul. When she's looking at him like, I can't even do it because I have a soul. But
she looks through him.
She does. Like, I don't care what you're saying to me. This is what we're doing.
Yeah. We have to do it like this.
She said we agreed before we got married that we didn't want to have kids. And I know I changed that. And okay, so if they did have a child, she would be the main one who would be crying later on talking about he ain't doing nothing for the child. He ain't taking care of the child. He ain't bonding with the child. He told you he didn't want the baby. I can't stand when couples do that. One of them don't want kids and the other one does. They have them anyway and then mad because the other person don't want to be around the kid. They didn't want one. Don't name names. I'm just saying.
Well, what I'm saying is,
don't name names.
Oh, no. I'm not gonna name names. I just was like, I'm not married, so I ain't gonna speak to that, but it would be a deal breaker if y'all are not on the same page. Mm-hmm. And that's something that you really want. Why would you pursue a relationship with that person?
It's insane. You remember Ready to Love?
Don't name names.
No, you remember Ready to Love when Ashima really liked that guy? Excuse me. But he had like 2 or 3 big dogs, and she was afraid of dogs, and he wouldn't put the dogs away.
Yeah.
She's still trying to have a relationship with him. It's like, that's not gonna work, baby. You don't like dogs, and he loves dogs. And he would not even put the dogs away, right, knowing that you're afraid. This ain't gonna work out. Walk away now. Don't try to make it work. She all crying and stuff when it didn't work out. Girl, no, it wasn't gonna work no way.
Trying to fit a square peg in a round hole, and the relationship is not gonna work.
No, it's not. You immediately introducing problems in your relationship from jump.
Yeah.
That's a red flag. That ain't a red flag. It's a red. What's bigger than a flag?
Everything.
My brain ain't working. I'm still on homecoming. But I was all nice this weekend. Students was asking me stuff. Actually, not this weekend. I would say this morning when I finally got back to emails and stuff. I started. People are like, well, can you open this? Sure. Can you? I get another day? Sure. I'm still on homecoming. Tomorrow I'll be like, what was I thinking? No, you can't get no more points. No, you can't get no extension. But
back to normal.
Back to normal. Today I was like, yeah, I'm still on love.
Anyway, I'm just playing.
I know.
I'm just playing.
All right, we said we want to talk about them long. So what else we got?
Yeah, I'm done with them. Who cares? Okay. So, House of the Dragon season finale.
Woo! What was the name
of the Queen?
The Black Queen. That makes sense because last episode was the Green Council. Yes, and so this one is all about the Black Queen. Okay, all right.
Can I just say, and I'm going to watch it again because I think I told you this before, I make the mistake of watching it during the day. And you know how my house is, it's light everywhere. So I don't get to see the real effects and the beauty of the cinematography.
Okay.
But I mean, I could see it, mm-hmm. But I want to see it again because it was, even in the light, it was so beautiful. The outfits. Oh my God, the outfits. I mean, when I tell you royalty.
Yeah. Rhaenys came in there. All she had was just basically the top part, but that red was popping with the breastplate and everything. I was just like, and she's got to be my second or third favorite. Daemon is still my favorite. Rhaenyra, I'm on the fence about. I'm kind of like that guy in the TikTok our girl sent. I ain't really been able to bond with this actress for some reason. I like the little girl, but this actress, I'm still rolling with her because she's Rhaenyra, but I don't know if it's some of the stuff she's doing or something.
I get it. Yeah, I get it. It makes sense.
Yeah. So Daemon is my favorite. And then I think at this point, Rhaenys is my second favorite. She's just hardcore. She does what she wants to do. She don't care. You remember the scene? Okay, I don't know if we should
go ahead,
stay in order, but they crowned Rhaenyra, and all those people started bending the knee, and she stood there. Yes, she was like, I didn't bend shit over there. I ain't bending nothing over here. Love it. I love it. And then when she decides to do something, she says it and then she does it. She was just like, I will defend the gullets. Yeah.
Who gonna check me, boo?
I got you. They know they don't want no more of this anyway. She said, Maurice and I.
Maurice.
Yes.
I got Maurice. We out.
They don't want to see no more of Maurice. No, nobody want no more of Maurice. So yeah, I love me some Rhaenys.
Yeah. Rhaenys is my favorite.
Okay.
because the facial expressions on Chick, priceless.
Yes,
priceless.
And I love how she checked Corliss. Now we love Corliss, because he's a brother and everything. And I think because we've been talking about how black don't crack, they tried to age that brother all in one episode. I ain't appreciate it. But when he said, I lost everything, she was like, no, we lost. Excuse you. Yeah, I love her. And I love the fact that she's strong. Like when they have characters in Game of Thrones, Rhaenys hasn't shown no crazy side yet. She's steady, she's cool and calm. Just don't fuck with her. Now I gotta, just leave me alone and everything is good. But you come for me, then I'm coming back. So I do like her.
Yeah.
And she ain't sleeping with her brother or anything like that.
No incesty.
She not incesty or rapey. So I like her. I do like her. And even though Daemon is incesty, I still like him because he don't say a lot of words.
He does not. But you will see it.
But yes. Because he be looking at Rhaenyra like, just say it. Just say the word. And I'm going ham. Just say the word. And I'm burning down the entire kingdom. Just
and I like that was a great argument. And I couldn't help but think how our politicians think that if a woman is in charge, she'd be super emotional.
Mm-hmm.
Complete opposite on House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
The men are super emotional and super
reactionary and reactive. Yes.
And she was like, now hold up. Am I the queen of some
ashes? Right.
Or am I the queen of the people? And I was like, damn, you go. Like, Rhaenyra knows her. Yeah. Yeah, she was being super reasonable. And it wasn't until they fucked with her kids that she was like, wait a minute. Let's rethink this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Back to that. We'll get back to that.
We'll get back to that.
Okay, so from the beginning, Rhaenys hot off of terrorizing everybody in the Red Keep goes straight to Rhaenyra. Like, let me tell you about this bullshit that's going down. Let me break it down for her. And she told her, it's a coup. They named Aegon the king.
Wait. She said Viserys is dead.
No, that ain't it. She ain't hug her or nothing.
She ain't hug her nothing.
She wasn't like, listen, baby, your daddy done died. It wasn't like that. Viserys is dead. That ain't all. That ain't even an important part.
Well, hold up.
Ignore that part. Yeah.
I was like, and I rewound it. I was like, no, she didn't do that like that. She didn't say Viserys is dead. But wait, that ain't it. Let me tell you the real. I was like, this bitch. Okay, I like her. Go ahead.
Yeah, she was
Keep going.
Okay. Daemon turned around like,
say what, bitch?
What happened? For real, he was like looking at the fire or something.
Yeah.
And he was like, hold up, what? They did what? I mean, like, you could see, and I don't even think he said anything, but it was just all for him, it's his facial expressions, and they don't change that much.
Nope.
But they change just enough that he goes from just chilling to menacing. And I just be like, oh, he about to go off. Oh, I just be like, oh, Daemon about to get him. Every time I think about it. And so he immediately was like, okay, we got to call these people. It's just like if you at home, like, who I know live over there. I mean,
right. Who can get to them for me right now?
Get to them for me right
till now. I can get over there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes. But he was like, they killed my brother and you let them live. I was like, see, she could have said Dracarys and we wouldn't even be talking about all of this.
I think everybody watching it was like, that's what I dead.
Exactly. That's what I said. I was like, see, I told you, you should have just burnt their asses
up. I do think it's interesting though that there's still people who suspect he was killed, and he wasn't.
Who?
Viserys.
Oh, he wasn't killed.
He wasn't killed. There's nothing shady about his death itself. No. It's just that deathbed confession or whatever.
He was delusional.
He was delusional. He thought he was talking to Rhaenyra. So what about the part where Rhaenyra was just like, the song of
Fire and Ice.
Fire and Ice, and Daemon was like,
"What the fuck you talking about?"
Yeah, and she said, "Oh, okay."
She said, "No." Oh, he didn't tell.
He didn't tell you. Oh, excuse me, you ain't know. It's just like when you're talking to somebody, like, you going to so and so's party. Oh, you ain't know about it.
Girl, why that happened just last night?
That's why I have learned not to ask people if they're going to a certain party, because they might not have been invited. I don't ask no more. And then later on, people be like, "Oh, I know you were coming to this party. I ain't know you were coming either. I know you was invited." Don't start me.
Right.
I ain't starting nothing out here.
I was just like, okay. So Daemon obviously does not know the story of Aegon, right? And the Fire and Ice.
Right.
And then he didn't even, his response was that his brother was always into fantasy, that was his thing. He lived a fantasy life. And he dismissed it, but she didn't try to make him see or understand the story.
She didn't, and I don't know if she feels like he wasn't supposed to know. Like, if my dad didn't tell you, it ain't for me to say. Right. Or only certain people are supposed to know, and those are the folks who are supposed to rule. So I wonder, is it ever going to come out where she says, this is what he said, and then some light bulb goes off for Alicent, like, oh.
Well, but remember when he told her that story, he said it was part of the lessons that are passed down from king to king.
Right.
Not, Alicent wouldn't know.
No, she wouldn't. That's why I said I wonder if Rhaenyra might tell her one day. Or
I don't know. I doubt it. I doubt it. And then at the end of the day, Rhaenyra is the queen. So she really doesn't have a need to explain it to Daemon or anyone else.
Or anybody else, right? Like, I said what I said. My daddy said what he said. Nothing changed. So whatever else y'all talking about, y'all on some bull, because this is what it's supposed to be. And so then they show the scene where Daemon takes the 2 knights outside, and he got his dragon up over his shoulder, and he just like, so what is it? What is it gonna be? You want to die nicely, or you want to die a fiery death?
You want the red pill or the blue pill? Yeah,
because it ain't gonna go how you think. Let me tell you what's about to happen.
It's interesting that Daemon did that, and Rhaenyra's was words. So Rhaenyra said, and this is why I was like, this girl is really using her brain. She said, I want to know who my allies are before I start a war and ask them to, she said, before I ask them to go to war for me. Daemon's did the same thing, except he brought
a dragon. Like, is you with me or not?
And he was like, either you with me or you against me. Either way, this how it's gonna go down. They did the exact same thing, 2 totally different approaches, and I like that.
Daemon is the nuclear option in every situation. He's just like, he'll think it through for a few seconds, and then he just go ham. He just that's my dude. You're
like, nah, fuck that. I know how to handle this.
Okay, but we skipped over.
It did get sad before the dragon thing happened.
You thought that was sad? When her baby, with the baby?
She went into labor when she found out her dad died and I was like, damn, Rhaenys, like, you ain't see her go, like, she was like.
She grabbed that stomach like, ooh.
Yeah, when she said, Viserys is dead, and she was like, and she just kept talking, and I'm going, do you not see that this girl is having a reaction? And then
she delivered her own baby by her damn self. She pulled it out of herself. She was like, get out of there, or something she said. She was screaming like, come out, or get it out, or something like that. And then she just...
No, she was telling the maids to get out, that she could do it by herself.
No, I thought she was screaming to the baby to get out of her body.
I didn't.
Because the maids were just standing there watching. They weren't helping enough.
Right, that's why I was saying, like, because they kept saying, let us help you. And that's why she was saying, get out, get out. She was like, no, get out.
I saw it as, get this baby out of me. I got shit to do.
But then the baby was stillborn.
And was it deformed?
So, interesting. I was having a conversation with someone else, and the whole time I'm thinking of Daenerys, Khaleesi. Remember, she had the baby, and the baby had the dragon, blah, blah, blah. And I was like trying to see. And of course, remember I told you I watched it in the light, so I can't really see all the detail. I'm going to watch it again, but I was wondering, first of all, I couldn't see the gender, and I can't remember if they had said before it was a son. Well, they wouldn't know that. This is prehistoric times.
I think it was a girl.
You think it was a girl? Okay, and so I couldn't see couldn't tell the gender, and then the second thing was I was trying to figure out if it was the dragon, like Khaleesi.
Now, I remember Khaleesi's baby was born jacked up or whatever, but I didn't remember it being a dragon. But anyway, no, this child, it just looked like a child. But to me, it looked like the head was lumpy or something. And I was wondering, because, that incest will show. It will show. And the kids come out. No, for real. They come out with a lot of extra fingers and toes and, all kinds of deformities and stuff. I mean, that's part of why you shouldn't do it.
That is not true, but okay. It doesn't happen all the time, but okay. I get you.
No, it's not all the time. She had 4 or 5 other kids, but that's what I'm saying. That's why 6. I said it will show. That's what I'm saying. Eventually, now you got...
Yeah, because she already had 2 kids with Daemon.
Yeah,
already.
And now this one, I think, might have been. I wasn't sure, though, because the baby's head ain't quite formed anyway.
Right.
And she did kind of pull it out with her hand, and that could damage the baby's head, or if it was, I don't know. It was a lot. But it was a lot.
It was a crazy scene.
It showed her strength and her just, she'll just bear down and do what she got to do. She popped that baby out, wrenched off, took a bird bath or something, put on her gear and got on a dragon. I mean, I ain't never seen her. Well, the last time she had a baby, she got up and walked across the whole Red Keep.
Right, she did.
With her placenta probably hanging between her legs. So, I mean, this ain't no different. She's just right here. Cut the cord for me, so I gotta go. Handle this. Take this bloody gown. Go put that away. Give me my armor. And I gotta go. And my crown. She got a crown.
Got on that dragon.
Mm-hmm. And went and flexed on Hightower. Yep. So I was not sad. I was not sad about the baby's death because I actually forgot she was pregnant until she put her hand on her stomach at the beginning. I was like, oh, that's right. She is pregnant. And then when she went into labor, I was like, well, we ain't really even, and not that I ain't bonded with the baby, it ain't my child, but I just felt like I didn't really, I hate to say it, I just didn't, like the dude in the video, I ain't care about that baby. I don't mean it in a bad way, but it ain't no good way to say it, I guess. I ain't care about that baby.
Yeah, but I mean, like you said, I don't think that was the point of that scene. The point of the scene is exactly what you said, showing her strength, showing that she had to do what she had to do, get this baby up out of me because I got to go handle some things.
Right.
which is what
she didn't even have time to stop and grieve. She had to just keep on literally pushing.
And that's what I said. At the end of the day, she didn't grieve for the child. She didn't grieve for her father. And then at the end, added some more grief.
Yeah.
So I was just like, damn. But I was shocked when Eric showed up.
I said, which one is this? I said, is it Eric or Eric?
He was Eric. It was Eric. And I thought it was Eric. But Daemon said Eric.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, that's Eric. Okay. So Eric brought the crown and was like, yo.
I got you. I got you, boo. I'm holding it down for you. But he's the one that let Rhaenys out too, right?
Right.
Yeah. He showed his allegiance a minute ago. So
yes.
Yeah, I like him.
I was shocked though. I liked it. I liked that scene.
I said he got there fast. Because Rhaenys just got there on a dragon.
Remember, it was only a day. Remember, she was supposed to drop the kids off and come back in 2 days' time. So it was only a day.
I'm saying he got there fast. Rhaenys just got there and she came on a dragon. This dude showed up like 10 minutes later.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. He was
on a horse.
Horse can't fly as fast as a dragon. I said horse fly. It came whatever, you know what I'm saying.
He was in a Mustang. So after that, she was crowned queen.
Mm-hmm.
And then Daemon was like, all right, look, this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna put this queen right here, and we're gonna check this person right here, and then I'm gonna go over here, and we go. And they was moving them things around that map. That map was so beautiful.
It was. I loved it. When they lit it and you could see the fire underneath. They call it the painted table, but it doesn't really look painted. It looks almost like a fire pit. I don't know. I loved it. It was
beautiful.
They even doing that damn thing with the scenery, the costumes, the dragon.
Even all the way to the damn font.
Yes.
On the goddamn tape. Like,
yes. Who thought of that? It's amazing. They deserve all the Emmys.
I wish I was that I wish I was half of the creative mind. I just don't have that at all.
That's not what I'm a STEM person.
Right. I'm just, but you know what? The good thing is we can appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
We can appreciate it because I don't have it. And I'm sitting here going all the way down to the motherfucking font.
Mm-hmm. Y'all better do that shit.
Y'all better do that shit. So
yeah, it was fun. It was good too. It was good. So okay, so they did their plans and all of that. And then her son stepped up and said, one of us should go because we got a dragon. Oh, I love when Daemon counted it up. He was like, we ain't got to do all this talking. We got 13 dragons. They got 4. We can end this shit right now. I was for it. I was like, yeah, Dracarys, let's get it. You know,
burn them down to the ash again.
And that's why she was saying, you know, well, I don't want to rule over ashes. And he just like, whatever. You burn one of them down, you ain't got to burn the rest because they're going to be like, my bad. They'll bend the knee and keep it moving. Mm-hmm. You ain't got to kill everybody. You just got to kill the right ones. Like if she had killed everybody in that coronation ceremony, we wouldn't be having all of this conversation.
But Rhaenys was right.
Conversation.
Rhaenys was right, though. It wasn't her war to start. I did agree with her on that.
Whose war is it to start?
Rhaenyra.
Oh, yeah. I was getting them mixed up. Yeah, Rhaenys. Right. You're right.
Right. And
it wasn't her war to start. But I don't know if it would have caused the war. If she had killed
if she'd have burnt them up.
But they were not the real heirs, and nobody knew about this conversation.
The whole community did.
They don't know that Viserys changed his mind. All they know is these people stood up and said, "This the new king." But everybody knew Rhaenyra was supposed to be the heir. So I think it would have. I don't think it would have been a war. I think people would have been like, them damn Targaryens crazy. I guess you better watch what you say around them. I'm kind of,
But it took damn. I didn't write down his name. Baratheon.
Boris
Baratheon. It took him to say, hold up. We got a king over here and we got a queen over here. Now, which one is it?
That sounds like my grandmother would have been like, well, now which one is it? You saying this and you saying that, and who we supposed to be talking to and listening to?
Right.
Mm-hmm. But that, okay, so poor little,
look at them wheels turning.
Yeah, because poor little Jacaerys. That was Jacaerys. No, that was Lucid. That was
Luke.
Yeah, poor little Luke. He's such a little sweetie. He didn't want none of this. He wasn't down for none of this drama. He just found out that you know, the Valerian ain't his daddy. He just found out that Rhaenyra ain't his daddy. Last episode, he got called a bastard. He don't know what's happening. He didn't sign up to go on the dragon neither. His brother did. Was like, well, we should go on dragons. But he was like, no, I didn't say I wanted to go. So
he was like, shush. Boy, shut up.
So he gets there and he sees, he's like, oh shit, there's a dragon up there. Uh-oh. I think I might have been, and because he's on a little dragon. Luke's dragon is tiny. Aemond's dragon.
Remember, Aemond stole.
Yeah.
Lyanna's dragon. So Lyanna's dragon is older because the dragons are basically the same age as they are. Mm-hmm. So that's why Lucerys's dragon is young, because he's young.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. His is little, and he looks up, and Aemond's dragon is up above the building. This thing is huge. I don't know if you could see that with your lighting or whatever. But when he first landed, he kind of looked up over his shoulder and you could see the other big dragon up there. I think I might not have gone in there at that point. I might have had to,
because he knew who it was.
I guess he can't call his mama. He might have had to been like, hold up, I'll be back. I'm gonna need some backup. I can't, yeah. So he knew Aemond was
He knew who it was. Mm-hmm. He knew, and then when he went in there, he was like, shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But then he
tried.
I am here to deliver a message.
So sweetie, he tried.
From the queen. And he said, my mother, the queen.
Yeah.
And that's when Baratheon was like, wait.
He
king or queen?
I said, he just told me.
And offered to marry one of my daughters. Now, what you gonna do for
What you got for me? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, it was so you want to talk about the fight?
Go for it.
No, go for it. I want to hear what you say.
Well, so Aemond wanted an eye. Was he obsessed with this? He was like, you can dig it out for me, or I will take it out. Like, you choose which one we gonna do. And what was funny is the next thing was, that Baratheon wouldn't allow them to fight, so he left. And then here come Aemond, like right behind him. It was kind of crazy that what do you do? A beeline the back of the castle, get his dragon, and
yeah. And it seems kind of like they might have some telepathic powers, because sometimes it seems like you don't see any kind of signal, you don't hear him say anything, but the dragon will just show up at the right time. So I wonder if they got some kind of connection with their dragons.
I think they do, because and I'm gonna watch it again, but I could have sworn I saw that when Rhaenyra was in labor, they kept showing her hand or something, and it was almost like it was signaling to her dragon.
They kept flashing to the dragon, and it was going rah, like it could tell she was in pain.
Mm-hmm. And I thought the exact same thing. Mm-hmm. But on the flip side of that, obviously the dragons have a mind of their own. He was telling Arax, be calm, follow my command, don't do nothing stupid, don't do nothing unless I tell you. And Aemond said the same thing to Vhagar. And Vhagar was like, yeah, fuck that. Arax just blew fire at me. I'm about to get this ass back.
Yeah, and like you said, Arax is young and doesn't really know much better, and it's just trying to defend itself.
Yeah,
Vhagar doesn't know that Aemond is just trying to scare the boy or just trying to bully him.
Right.
And Vhagar's like,
but remember, what did we just say? Rhaenyra's dragon was Rhaenyra's dragon egg was Rhaenyra's, just like Lucerys's dragon was his. That egg was his. They had that
from birth.
But because Aemond stole Laena's dragon, whatever, they don't. I mean, yeah, you can give it commands, but I don't think it had the same connection.
He can control it.
Right.
So I didn't see it coming. But when he ate that baby and the dragon, I was like, oh. I didn't think it was going to happen. I thought Vhagar might just hurt Luke's dragon. I didn't know Luke was going to get ate up. I didn't.
And see, that's something I didn't see.
I didn't see that coming.
I didn't see that. I saw it, but I thought it just tore the dragon in half and Luke just fell.
It looked to me like he ate through the middle.
He did.
But Luke was on the dragon, so he had to get eaten. That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to watch it again.
And wasn't none left but his little cape or whatever. His cloak floating.
People have been putting different things on Facebook. So obviously there's different interpretations of that scene, because all you see is the two wings falling down and the middle basically open. So and like you said, the cape. But I was like, I don't know. I thought that
he can't survive though.
No, obviously.
Even if he didn't get eaten, he falls from that height. He's dead. No, Luke is dead. Whether he got ate up or busted up on the ground, he's dead.
Right.
And
definitely.
Aemond had this oh shit look on his face when he flew away. He was like, ooh.
That's what I said.
And I wonder is he gonna take it like, yeah, I did it, or if he's gonna go back like, my bad, I didn't mean to. That's what I'm wondering.
What's interesting is how the hell did Daemon find out?
One of the Baratheons probably sent a raven or something really quick. Somebody sent the word. They have ravens, so that's what I would assume. Yeah. So that scene was powerful. When Daemon walked in, we didn't hear what he said, but you know what he told her. He took her to the side and he leaned down, and he was looking like, I hate to have to tell you this, your poor baby is gone. And she just stood there with her back to the camera. And I said, she about to rage. She about to rampage. She turned around like she about to, whoa, I loved it.
She about to mess some stuff up.
She about to Hulk smash. And I was like, she might have changed her mind about the ashes. Like, that one. And so they done so she lost her daughter and her daddy and her son all in the same day or in the space of a day or two. That's a lot. That's a lot of grief and anger. And none of it had to happen except for Viserys. Yeah, he was going to die. But
that was powerful.
And they just ended it with that face. And so season 2 about to be off the chain.
Season 2 that we gonna have to wait a whole year for.
until 2024.
And it don't mean January either.
It don't. It could be this one started in what? August? It could be August of 2024. I hope not. I really hope that they hear us like crying about it and whining. We need it now. Maybe they'll push production up or something. But I don't want to lose any quality.
Yeah.
So.
But this, like I said, it was so well thought out. Every detail from the conversations. I mean, because even when Corlys and Rhaenys were having their conversation, and he was like, we ain't declaring nobody. Then Rhaenys was like, let me get you straight right quick. And his crippled tail walking down them steps like, on second thought.
Yeah, we got you. We got your back. We're going to do all of this. Because he was tripping. He had the nerve to just go off sulking somewhere. She was like, you left me. Well, I lost everything. See, but it was real though. That was real.
That was
sometimes real. Sometimes the spouse, one spouse or one parent thinks that they grieving harder than the other one.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Even though they think Rhaenyra killed Lane, what is his name? Their son.
Rhaenyra.
Even though they think that, they don't know for sure. And I wonder if it's ever gonna come out.
I said that too.
Oh my God.
I said that to my husband while we were watching it. And I was like, why don't she just tell them, you know, that their son ain't dead? And shoot, I can't remember what he said right now.
Who?
My husband. He said they can't, because I was like, why don't Rhaenyra just tell them their son ain't dead? But she can't, because she has married Daemon, and everything, all of those kids would be illegitimate, and it would just be a bigger mess. And I don't think that they would keep the secret. You know, the more people know, the more the chance of it'll get out.
Well,
and they not got over it, but they supported her anyway. They supported her
anyway, but in the back of their head, they still think that she killed their son.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in the agreement that was made between them and Rhaenyra, I probably would have made him write something out. It's almost like, in case of emergency, break this glass. I think I would have had him write out something to say, they did not kill me. Don't be mad. I wanted to live my life.
Yeah.
With old boy. I love y'all. We will see each other again.
What if he did and they just haven't found it yet?
Yeah, I think that I would have done that, because
and then they'll later be like, oh, my bad.
Right. Right, because Rhaenys, like we both admire about her, she if she want to do something like destroy Rhaenyra, she know how to do it. She's close enough. She's gained their trust. Corlys has solidified it. And if she really wanted to do something, she could at this point.
Yeah.
But I don't want her to, I don't want Rhaenys to be mad at Rhaenyra. That she didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, she not only did not do anything, she literally gave him what he wanted.
A whole new life.
A whole new life.
Mm-hmm.
And I would be upset if Rhaenyra and Corlys retaliated. And
but Rhaenys seemed like she was like, okay, this might have happened, but this is the right thing to do. Or maybe she just really hates them folks over there so much that she just decided to, you know, because they imprisoned her when she showed up at Rhaenyra didn't put her in prison. And Rhaenyra didn't, she could tell Rhaenyra was grieving. Her father did just die. And she told her in a cold way, probably because she thinks that this woman killed her son.
Right.
And that's why she was like, yeah, your daddy dead. But she did tell her husband in a nice way-ish that his brother was dead.
Yeah.
She didn't sugarcoat it very much because she was still mad at him. Right. But he took it well because he was like, yeah, my brother be tripping. So I understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was kind of like, yeah, he had that mouth. I tried to tell him.
That was so funny. She was like, yeah, and your brother did too.
They took his head. He went up there all reckless at the mouth.
Left that tongue.
You still talking about that? So he said he went up in there reckless about the mouth and they took his head. So look.
Literally.
Yeah. So, there's that.
Yeah, but it's I'm gonna watch it again because I absolutely have to see the beauty in the cinematography because I admire it so much in Game of Thrones, especially towards the end of Game of Thrones when they showed the wall and the blue dragon. Remember it was just so pretty. And of course that's my favorite color. But anyway, it was just so pretty. And I was just like, I love this show so much.
It went fast. It was too fast.
Yeah.
10 episodes.
10 episodes.
Enough. It wasn't enough. I need at least 2 more. Because I wanted to see some of the war this season. I really thought the war was gonna pop off this season, but no. The cliffhanger was good.
But we are at war now.
But we know it's coming now because Aemond just started it.
Aemond solidified it.
Even if Rhaenyra was still trying to, okay, hold up. Because she told because Hightower came and made their offer. Like, okay, we'll let you stay here and you could be in charge of this, and then your kids can have Driftmark, da. Yep. But you got to bend the knee. And she was like, okay, well, give me a day to think about it. And then in that time, Aemond went in there and fucked it off. So, that's what I'm saying. Aemond started the war. Because Rhaenyra was still on that piece.
Aemond started the war, but the war is between Rhaenyra and Aegon. Mm-hmm. Which is, it's interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it wouldn't have been, that's what I'm saying. It wouldn't have been a war at all because she was just going to let it ride. Or she was thinking it over in the effort to show some restraint. But now,
Now it's on and popping.
I was trying to be good. I was trying to do the right thing. That's when people are the maddest, is when they tried to be good, they tried to do right, and shit still blew up in their face. Be like, I did all of that, and this what I get. That's it.
Yep, it's on.
All bets are off.
Yep.
Flame on.
I tried. It's gonna be interesting, and it's gonna be beautiful. This war is about to be beautiful.
It's gonna be bloody. We ain't even at war, and it's like 80 people dead. No, right. More than that, because all those people in the keep. Remember, she landed that dragon on the Red Keep.
Yeah,
all kind of dead folks. So, yeah. Well, it's a really bloody ass battle.
Yes,
and yeah. Yeah, it's going down.
So that's the season finally of House of the Dragon. And next week, we are starting a new... Why are you looking like that? You looking like you're not going to agree, even though you agreed.
I agreed. We don't have the topic yet, but it'll...
Yeah, well, anything can happen in 7 days.
Let's just sit here and shoot the
shit.
If we don't have a topic, we'll sit here and chop it up like we do anyway.
Right. So next week we'll have a different format, but stay tuned for I Ain't Trying to Be Funny. But remember to like and subscribe. We need the viewers.
So yes. Tell your friend, tell your mom and them, all of that.
Like and subscribe. Wrong one. All right.
On my arm.
I don't know. I've been wondering that same thing. Every time you keep putting it up, I can see those marks.
Looks like I burned myself or something. I ain't noticed it before. I started wearing long sleeves on.
Whatever happened at homecoming.
Got drunk, passed out on the grill. I thought we was cooking. No. No, I didn't drink.
Right. Anyway, like and subscribe to I Ain't Trying to Be Funny, but with Kim and Keita. Until next week.
Yes, deuces.
Holla.